Good morning. Welcome to the Wandering Wards. I got another setup video for you. This time we're in New York. We're at Herkimer Maker? I don't know. We're in Frankfort, New York, but we're at the Herkimer Fairgrounds for Campvention for FCRV, the National Camping Group. So let's do a quick 360 from in front of our unit. Here's our travel trailer. We got our canopy here. Our neighbors, you can see, are already gone. They left this morning. We're at the end of the week. Normally I try to do these setup videos at the beginning of the week, but that was neighbor number one, neighbor number two. A bunch of our immediate state camping club is in these RVs over here along this, but there's RVs a little bit of everywhere. There's a whole bunch on the other side of those buildings. There's a bunch over there, a bunch way over there. My truck is right there because I wanted to have a little bit of space in front to have a golf cart. We rented a golf cart for the entire week, and it had to be returned just this morning. So before I tear things down, I just kind of wanted to see, just show what was going on. On this side, there's no sewer setup because we're at a fairground. There is no sewer, but there is something called a honey wagon that comes by, and it will empty your tanks for you. The site was actually pretty level. The fairgrounds are pretty good. I think when I set up, I was about an inch or two off, so I had to kind of re-level. I'll show you the level jacks on the other side. So we got our signage here. You can see they're not necessarily straight because the wind this week has been something different. It's been an experience. Got two solar lights down here. Those are great. Shine right onto our flags at night. You can see our flags at night, and it illuminates them quite nicely. I think I got these from Harbor Freight. They're like $2-3 each. I got that from Menards, the little hanging lantern thing, which I made a little hanging strap. It doesn't work very well. But our two flags, our local state camping group, and then the one for my wife and I. And as you can see, the canopy is up, and it is close to the RV. You'll say, Jason, why would you put a canopy in a windy situation so close to the RV? Literally, it's within 6 inches of the RV. Why would you do that? Well, I'll show you why. I'll also show you how. So I got asked a lot. I got asked a lot about my canopy and why I have it up and how's it still up and how are things not damaged and how did it not blow away. We actually had a tornado watch one night, and this canopy is still standing. So how did I do it? How's this canopy with walls still standing and hasn't gone anywhere? Well, you can see a little bit. See all those ratchet straps? Let's look a little closer. I'll try to make this fast, but at the end of the day, these ratchet straps are what's holding the canopies down with these auger stakes. This stake here is simply just to keep the leg from moving laterally. But this one is to keep it from going up and down. And you'll see I have it wrapped around the pole here. And then again up here, and it's wrapped around up here, and it's ratcheted. So this thing is, it's held to the ground. So here's what the straight stake looks like. Then here's what an auger stake looks like. I forget where I even bought these from, but I carry a bit of tools with me, and you just literally drill these into the ground, and they work absolutely perfectly. And to take them out, obviously you just put the drill in reverse and take them out. I have a few more here. So I got a few more auger stakes. So what else? So typically this is my kitchen. This white canopy that I erect is my kitchen. And I did cook hibachi fried rice, chicken fried rice this week. So there's the Blackstone there. My auxiliary table for more ingredients. Hangout table, these are normally covered. The dogs are losing their minds around here. A couple of chairs just to sit in the shade. Again, a white canopy. I could have chose black or red, but to be honest with you, those would just get kind of hot. Put the zippered door side on this side so I can get in and out of my compartment here. And we can just zipper that back up if we want to. Extra propane tank down there. Again, why did I put it over here and not just hook into my propane line over there? I get better pressure out of this tank with this regulator and this hose than I do with the trailers quick connection and its regulator and setup. Oh, going back to the canopy, you'll notice that there are straps that go crosswise. This keeps the entire canopy from kind of moving, you know, back and forth. And that's why there's no damage from this canopy to my trailer, even though it was this close. You should have seen the wind was absolutely insane. There were some canopies that were damaged and lost, and lots of things were blown around. All right, so let's keep going. This is a relatively sparse setup. Most of our meals were not had here. I only cooked one meal here and one breakfast. One meal for the group of about 10 people. Our stairs are on blocks, so yeah, it was a little bit uneven. Then I have my hammock that I move around, outdoor kitchen, and honestly, that's kind of it. If you notice, we're kind of in here a little tight. They put us in here pretty tight. So I think the last thing we have here is utilities. When you get to a fairground, there's poles, and on those poles you're going to have this type of situation. Lots of stuff plugged in. They're not all going to work all the time. You definitely want to use a surge protector. You never want to plug directly into this thing. And you'll notice that there is a Y to a regulator to a Y. This is my regulator and my Y, and there's no regulator before it. Their regulator is actually on their RV. So that's something to pay attention to. If you turn this, water will come out, as it should. And the electric and water are plugged into the usual spots. One of these days I'm gonna have a little outdoor kitchen back here, a little sink and stuff. So I go directly from the water source into my regulator, into my Y, and then into a hose, filter, elbow. This 90-degree elbow keeps all the stresses off of this, because this is just all plastic. That will snap off. And electric is just electric. And to be honest with you, that's it. That's our setup for Campvention 2024. Thanks for checking us out. Peace.